Today, we're diving deep into the heart of danger as we explore the top 10 most dangerous cities in the world. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and drop a comment below with your thoughts. Stay tuned as we uncover the harsh realities lurking behind the city lights. Let's jump right in! Number 10. Mogadishu, Somalia. Territory outside the jurisdiction of the government. Somalia today is associated with pirates, crime, and Tom Hanks. The danger is best illustrated by the situation in its capital, Mogadishu. Since international embassies and UN officers were forced to leave the country due to political instability back in the 90s, there has been no effective government in Somalia. This situation has led to an open and brutal civil war involving Al-Qaeda, Al-Shabaab, and AMISOM. Mogadishu gained its reputation thanks to the flourishing of corruption, poverty, high levels of crime and cruelty that occur on the streets of the city every day. Number 9. Ciudad Juárez, Mexico, the murder capital of the world. Ciudad Juárez, Mexico. Ciudad Juárez has gained a reputation for drug trafficking and the title of the most dangerous city in Mexico. It is the unofficial capital of all drug trafficking in the country. This is a dangerous city where laws do not apply, but cruelty and murder flourish. The police here are absolutely powerless and immersed in corruption. Although, according to statistics, there is hope for the situation to improve. For example, if in 2010 there were 8.5 murders per day, then in 2013, in just 1 year, there were 530 murders, and in 2014, 434. The situation is improving, but very slowly. Number 8. Baghdad, Iraq. Since the US military pulled out of Iraq, Baghdad has gained a reputation as a dangerous city. For years, residents have become accustomed to explosions in public places, shootings, and murders. As a result of the war, the infrastructure and economy were completely destroyed. The city is mired in crime and terrorism. In 2014, 12,282 civilian killings were recorded as a result of the activation of a terrorist organization. Number 7. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, the hooligan capital of the world. Despite the fact that in other cities of Brazil, the number of murders is higher, Rio de Janeiro, being a tourist mecca and the second largest city in the country, has received the status of the crime capital. The murder rate compared to 2005, when there were 42 murders per 100,000 people, dropped to 24 in 2014. But if the fact that you will be killed in Rio de Janeiro has become unlikely, then the chances of being robbed have increased. Street crimes, robberies, and hooliganism have intensified. In 2013, as of December, there were 6,626 robberies, and in 2014, 7,849. The number of stolen mobile phones increased by 74.5% over the same period. Despite the statistics, there are no fewer tourists in Rio because people come here to get acquainted with the culture, attend the football championship, and look at the statue of Jesus Christ. Number 6. Cape Town, South Africa. The most violent city in Africa, Cape Town, is the second largest city in South Africa. But despite its beauty, it has acquired a reputation as one of the most dangerous cities. According to statistics, the number of murders per 100,000 people was 50.94, and crimes, 8,428, despite the population being 3.75 million. This situation arose due to class and financial inequality, which was aggravated by gang shootings, murders, robberies, rapes, and kidnappings. If you are still planning to visit one of the most beautiful cities in the world, do not stray away from the popular tourist routes. Number 5. Guatemala. Guatemala is a cruel city. Guatemala can be called one of the most beautiful cities in Central America, but despite its popularity among tourists, due to the presence of numerous attractions, it is characterized by a high level of crime and drug trafficking. Guatemala borders Mexico, Honduras, and El Salvador, so drugs play an important role here. In addition, robbery, poverty, class, and financial inequality flourish in the city. Guatemala has the highest rate of violence in Central America, compounded by the fact that there are 42 murders per 100,000 people. Lawlessness and corruption, organized crime, have become the hallmark of the city. Number 4. Kabul, Afghanistan, hostages of war. Kabul, the capital of the Islamic Republic of Afghanistan, has become hostage to constant wars and has gained a reputation as the most dangerous city in the world. Features of the city include economic instability, poverty, kidnappings, murders, and other crimes. The situation was aggravated by political instability, power struggles, terrorism, and wars. After the US minimized its presence in Afghanistan, terrorists assumed a dominant role and instability increased, so there is no reason to visit Kabul. Number 3. Caracas, Venezuela. Street violence. Caracas is known for 3 things. It is the capital of Venezuela, the capital of murder, the capital of drugs. With economic instability, street crime has increased. Caracas, the second most dangerous city in the world, has a high homicide rate per 100,000 people, 134 out of a population of 3.5 million. Across Venezuela, there were 24,000 murders in 2014. Along with gang warfare, robbery, rape, kidnapping and violence are rampant in Caracas. Number 2. Acapulco, Mexico. Corruption Acapulco, as a beautiful resort, has always attracted movie stars, sports stars, and other celebrities. But as soon as you take a step away from the tourist routes, you plunge into a different reality of one of the most dangerous cities in Mexico. Until recently, Acapulco was a tourist mecca, but now it scares off tourists with a high murder rate. In 2014, there were 104 murders per 100,000 people. Corrupt police are more concerned with human trafficking than with establishing the rule of law. In addition, the city has big problems from drug trafficking and street violence. In such a city, you don't know who to run from, the police or bandits. Number 1. San Pedro Sula, Honduras, the most dangerous city in the world. San Pedro Sula is the most dangerous city in the world. It is located in the northwestern part of Honduras. In 2014, there were 171 murders per 100,000 people, the highest rate in the world, despite the fact that the city is not in a war zone. There are 3 murders per day here. The city is mired in murders, gang warfare, drug trafficking, and illegal arms trade. Every day, someone is killed, beaten, raped on the streets. The law in this city does not apply. Thanks for joining us on this adrenaline-fueled journey through the top 10 most dangerous cities in the world. Remember, knowledge is power, and understanding the challenges these cities face is the first step towards finding solutions. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel for more thrilling content, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay safe out there, adventurers.